Welcome to Union Comedy, your very special grad show. Give yourself a big round of applause for coming out tonight. Please welcome to the stage our host, Ben Scaria.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Keep it going for yourselves. Keep it going for supporting live comedy. Thank you so much for coming out to Union Comedy on a Friday night. This is the Level 2 grad show. I have been privileged over the last couple months to be working with the people you're about to see tonight as they have continued on their journey of long-form improv that we started in Level 1. Most of the same people were in my class again. I had the privilege to continue to work with them. We're very excited to show you some improv and what they're doing tonight. Has anybody, round of applause, first of all, anybody here for the first time at Union Comedy? Round of applause. Fantastic, welcome. From that same pool of people, have you never seen improv before? A round of applause. This is your first time seeing improv? Heck yeah, welcome. I assumed that if you had been here before you had seen improv. It'd be a weird call if you hadn't. So improv means everything you're about to see on stage is going to be completely made up. So they're going to start the show by getting a suggestion from you. So let's practice just yelling things at me as I give you a question to answer, because nothing's worse than asking a question to an audience and then just getting silence back. So, what is your favorite holiday food on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Nice. I heard turkey. I heard a couple different kinds of pie. That's always good. Yeah. And your favorite pet that you ever had, if you didn't have a pet that you liked somebody else's pet that you considered your own. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dog.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. You're going to be great. So the class has been broken up into 2 groups. They're each going to do a show for you. And so without further ado, please put your hands together for the first half of my level 2. Zombie Trash Pandas. Yeah!
All right, we are Zombie Trash Panda, and to get started, we just need a word that starts with the letter T.
Train.
Train. I heard train.
Alright, so trains remind me of my childhood. So I grew up in India, and India is a country where, unlike the US where you travel everywhere by airplanes, the train network is really good. So you basically travel everywhere by trains. And some of these trains can be pretty long. So some of my most fun memories were traveling from like the northernmost part of the country to like the southernmost part of the country. And it's like about a couple of thousand miles. And so you just sit on this train and just like stay there for like a couple of days and watch the landscapes fly by. So it's like really fun as a kid, because you just like are looking out the window and just having fun. And it's completely crazy for my parents, because we kids completely got onto their nerves and just like completely freaked them out all the time. And so they were always like, when the hell is this train ride gonna end, and when are we gonna get back? And so yeah, that's my memory of like trains and childhood. Thanks.
Dad, I kind of messed up.
Just tell me. Just tell me the truth.
So I was running up and down the aisle of the train like I usually do. You know, I gotta get my calisthenics in. And then, you know how there's like the adult that walks around with all like the candies and like the baked goods and all the goodies.
And Jimmy, I've told you from day one, do not talk to that adult. But go on.
Oh, I didn't talk to him.
Well, what'd you do?
I knocked him out and stole all his stuff.
Jim.
Yeah.
We've been riding trains for how many years now?
Gosh, it feels like my whole life now. I mean, you told me I was born on a train. Ever since then, we just
Not
kept
only
riding.
born, conceived, and born.
Wow, I'm getting this talk today also.
Jim, I feel like, your history of violence, your history of sugar addiction, there's just so many things that I dislike about you.
Oh, geez, Dad, I feel like maybe part of that is your fault. Like, I'm pretty young. I'm a very impressionable young man. Don't you think that like maybe you molded me in your image?
Yeah, but you remember Mom, right? Like she was.
Mom. Yeah.
Like Mom was call it what it was. Like mom was psycho.
Yeah, but like she let me get away with so much stuff. She let me like steal people's seats and rummage through luggage in the luggage compartment.
And where is mom now?
She's in prison.
I really wanted to say I do, but when I saw that you stole the ring right off my finger after giving it to me, I really just couldn't. I couldn't.
Oh, but I wanted to represent that our relationship is like a give and take. Like I give and then I take it right back.
You just stole the ice cream from my baby. Are you a psycho?
Well, the baby's not gonna even remember this. They won't even appreciate how good it tastes. I will.
He's bawling his eyes out, and now I gotta take care of him.
Go ahead. You're the mother.
Well, but you just messed him up.
Hey, it's not. Whoa, it's my. Okay.
Yeah.
You want some ice cream? Sorry.
Gee, it's really cold on this train to Antarctica.
Ever since they built this train to Antarctica, I've just wanted to experience the cold and, look at all the beautiful penguins out there. They're enjoying the cold. We can enjoy the cold like
They're enjoying the cold. We can enjoy the cold.
we can shiver like this. It's a bit of a dance.
Right. Well,
If you believe, then shivering can also be exuberance.
is that why they walk like that too? They just are trying to be
Yeah, they waddle.
exuberant?
They waddle in exuberance. And we too can do this. I mean, the vibrations of the train can help us too.
I'm so glad we chose to come on this expedition to see the penguins. I'm just like really scared of planes and boats, and I was so happy when they built the train.
So a train that teaches you exuberance is perfect. It's the perfect way to face your fears and allay them at the same time.
That's why I ride trains.
Yeah, that's the beat.
Get it? Never missed a beat.
They want exuberant dance. I'm gonna give them the exuberant dance.
You exude exuberance.
I'm gonna show them what I got.
Paul, when we started taking dance lessons, my first thought was, this ain't for us. This is not our vibe. And then by week 3, I was like, oh my god.
How do you do that?
I don't know. It's just like, you feel the beat, you feel the rhythm, you add a little exuberance.
Exuberant.
I don't know. Does that rhyme with, can't rhyme with this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm all about.
That's what we're looking for. I just wanted to be cool. Joined this dance class. I met you.
I've never felt cooler in my entire teen life.
Yeah, and you make me cool.
And you make me cool.
Just by being with you, I just feel.
Say that again, I didn't catch you.
You make me cool.
And I make me cool. Too.
That's a bit narcissistic up here.
Well,
I'm trying to put you up.
yeah, and when I was like, yo, we should take dance classes because we'll get all the chicks, you were like, yeah, that sounds cool for you, but what's in it for me? And I was like, doesn't matter.
Dancing reminds me of the time my girlfriend and I took a salsa class. I like taking dance classes, always loved dancing growing up. So we took a salsa class, first time dancing salsa, and just saw it online, decided to sign up in one of those like beginner classes that you just show up and learn how to do little bits of the dance. And so we show up, and we feel like we show up a little bit late, and we walk in, everyone's sort of like lining up already. It's like, oh, I guess we'll just sort of get in the back and wait to see what happens. And then as soon as the instructor arrived, the music came on, everyone's just dancing in sync, and we're just looking around like, what the hell? And we start trying to follow along, and then 10 or 15 minutes pass by of dancing, and then the music cuts, and he's like, everyone, welcome to class number 4. I'm like, class number 4? I thought this was just a beginner salsa lesson. Now we had to figure out classes 1 to 3, and then I think by the end of it we were dancing pretty well. But yeah, it's my big dance story.
Class, come in, class. Welcome to AB Calculus. Are you prepared for integrals?
Yep.
Excellent. Now on the board you can see my most complex calculation I've been working on for the last 38 years. May you please solve the calculation and you may proceed to university.
38. I'm only 18. I think I missed 20 whole years of this.
No, of course you're 18. That's why you're in high school, you dummy. At this school, we teach excellence. We teach intelligence, and we teach calculus. And you seem to have never heard of any 3 of those words in your entire 18 years of life.
Well, excellence, that's a good thing. I've heard of that.
Tell me of one excellent thing you've done in your sad, pathetic life.
I made mac and cheese last night. Pretty good. I didn't need my mom's help this time.
I literally make my own cheese in my homestead. And that is just step 1 of my grandiose mac and cheese.
How do you make the cheese? Do you have your own cows?
Goat cheese. Cows? Cows are so simple. Cows are the foundation of life. Goats are complex, like this equation. They have feelings. They have formulas, and they squirt the milk that will make the mac and cheese that a girl like you shall never know in your entire pathetic life.
Look, man, I'm just trying to pass this class so I can graduate.
You children these days, you...
So, sir, I need to see your license and registration.
Yes, why?
Did you build this car yourself?
Yes, clearly. This is a inspiration from my brain, and what I thought was cars, stupid, simple, easy. Anybody make a car. Me, I make the greatest, the biggest, and most importantly, the loudest car ever created.
Great. Thank you for inviting me over to, fly this private jet.
Oh, you're most welcome.
I'm so excited. I've never been on this, and I'm super excited to learn from you. How did you come by this jet? How much money do you have?
Well, I have many money because my intelligence, it's like kind of amazing. And this jet, I started maybe 6 months ago, and then maybe 1 day ago, I said, it's ready, let's fly.
What do you mean you started 6 months ago?
Like I start procuring, you know nothing about like material logistics or like manufacturing.
What the
I
hell
start
are you talking
procuring.
Honey, when you said we had to do the home birth, I was trusting you.
So stupid! The first time making child out of the JJ? You clearly, when we said we're gonna get married, we're gonna formulate a baby together, we're gonna do the math and equations, and on this day it'll be due, and zoom, it goes out.
But you said it'd be simple.
I've been looking in the trunk here, and it looks like you've got some. Is this Geiger counter ticking? What is this thing? Is this a bomb or something?
It's not a bomb. It's a personally engineered, medical, amazing explosion device.
Medical explosion.
Of course. This is gonna save so many lives.
Sounds more like it will destroy many.
No, you're not thinking clearly. We inject the medicine into the bomb, as you say, but explosion, as I call it, and boom. When it goes boom, it just.
So my thing is detecting high levels of uranium.
Well, of course, yes. Uranium. That's the foundation of life and of intelligence.
Yeah, just like that.
Smells extremely spicy.
Uh-huh.
Salsa.
Good, huh?
I would call it alarming.
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 Oh, like when they say it's like this is like a 3-alarm fire salsa, right? right. Good, good.
I mean, you asked me to come here and stir this for you. I'm not sure I'm really up to the task. I think.
Well, you got 2 arms, don't you? You got 2 good stirring arms.
If I take one more bite of this stuff, my arms are gonna fall off. I mean, this stuff is not safe for human consumption. Maybe it's fit for weaponization. I don't know.
Weapon. Interesting. Think about that. What do you think? We could sell this to like some
Salsa
revolutionary
for,
country or something? Maybe some rebels that wanted to rise up against a hostile government?
I mean, distributing salsa isn't usually my favorite war tactic, but
But it could work.
I'm not sure about that. I think, yeah, maybe it's better if we just start a new experiment.
We've already invested so much time in this salsa. So much blood, sweat, and tears, mostly blood.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering why you asked me to bring all these syringes with me when I came. I thought this was just going to be a normal cooking job.
No. You want an iron-rich salsa. That's what gives it its flavor.
It sounds like you...
Alright. Hello, Captain. I just received this email saying we gotta destabilize Nicaragua.
What?
There are these rebels who really want to get their government, and we gotta let ship them some weapons.
All right, making a U-turn to Nicaragua. I don't ask questions. I just get my paycheck.
Yep. That's what I like about you. You just ask no questions. Just do what I say.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
You could tell me anything, and I probably wouldn't question it.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I hired you. You're an amazing captain. You just ask no questions and obey whatever I say.
Right. So,
Yeah, so you see this village of very cute children?
yeah.
We're gonna have to exterminate them.
I mean, you're paying me, so.
A lot of money. A lot of money.
Sure.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. That was easy. There was a few scenes about parents. Reminds me of a lot of stories, but I'll tell one about not my own father, but father of my partner. So he was for many years was a personal trainer, and he tried to build like a whole fitness and health empire. And along the way, I should start. His name is David, and he wanted to call this empire "Do It with Dave." Very weird name. So he bought the domain doitwithdave.com. It's since gone. You can try it. It's not gonna work. But he hired someone to build this website for him. He had like a podcast, YouTube videos. He had like this whole health empire, and he paid this woman $2,000, wrote her a check. She added an extra 0 to the check, deposited it, got caught immediately. That's blatant check fraud. She got prosecuted by the federal government, like multiple felonies, and they tried tacking on elderly abuse as a charge, and Do It With Dave was like, that's kind of going to hurt my brand and my rep, and he asked the prosecutors to drop the elderly abuse charge, and she's now in federal prison.
Welcome to my fitness class, Hamstrings by Hans.
Hamstrings?
Hamstrings, yes.
What be those?
The hamstrings. You only have the quads on the front, the hamstrings in the back.
I think you mean hamstrings.
Yes,
in
we are
America.
saying the same thing. It's hamstrings.
This is America.
Yes, I know. I've lived here for
we
3
eat a lot of
years.
ham here. Hamstrings.
Oh, it is really related? Hamstrings come from the ham?
They're where the ham is on the pig, or the goat if you want.
I thought the pig was the whole ham. The ham was the whole pig.
No.
You Americans are very confusing.
Okay, let's try a different exercise here. Why don't we do some other muscle group that is not just simply the hamstrings, because that doesn't seem very effective as a whole body workout.
We can focus on the upper body. The biceps. We can do some bicep curls.
No.
Just like this, just like this.
These are not insect anatomy terms. These are not the parts of the bee that are used to collect pollen. These are good old-fashioned American muscles, you know?
Ah,
This
yes,
is where we
trained
carry our guns.
by a German.
No.
Biceps.
No. Okay, let's...
Hello, Sonny.
Ah, welcome.
Is this hamstrings with hands?
Hamstrings by Hans.
Hamstrings.
Yes.
Alright, whatever. My grandson just told me that I'm a weakling. I want to prove him wrong.
Well,
I want you to train
you're a
me.
very old man. So likely you are maybe a little bit weak.
Are you calling me weak too?
Let's do this. Put the cane down and give me a couple hops. Hops by Hans. Oh no!
Yes, hi, is this the hamburger shack?
No, this is hamstrings by Hans.
I thought this was hamburgers by Hans.
You are sorely mistaken, sir.
I can't get any type of protein here.
Well, we do sell protein shakes, yes, but
Okay,
this does
talk
not
to me.
contain
Well,
hamburgers.
what kind of protein are we talking about?
Oh, it's from casein and whey from a cow's milk. It's pretty good.
So, Dad, you're telling me that what you do for a living is commit fraud, check fraud?
Yes, Chucky. We taught you this early on, so that you wouldn't tell your friends.
I thought it was just a game that you were playing.
No. We are a family of fraudsters, and that's how we build our fortune, and that's why you get to have a gravel pit in the backyard for your adventures.
My friends all want to come over and play in the
Naturally.
sand, but it's gravel, which is kind of weird.
Sand is that's like 2010.
Since we're a family of fraudsters, maybe we can just put a little sand over the top and they'll think it's sand, and then I'll have more friends.
But we have to find fake sand, because real sand is very expensive. Maybe if you can find a cheaper sand.
We can use flour and just dye it brown.
Genius. I don't see any reason why we couldn't do that.
I think they'll notice that the sand is rocky in shape.
I don't think they will. Also, I wanted to talk to you about your grades. I saw your report card. Your mother and I decided it would be best if we did a little alteration on that. And we just decided, all of those C's you got, We just added a little line on the right side, and then maybe straightened out the curve over there.
Oh, I see where you're
You
going
are now
with
a straight A student. Congratulations.
But don't you think they'll notice that the A is a bit curved and like
No,
the
like
font
we
doesn't
literally
match?
changed the entire. We changed the entire. Like mom, she literally hacked.
What
Yeah,
is the
it's done.
what does the superintendent need to say about it?
Doesn't matter. You're a straight A student. I've never been more proud of you. What does it matter? Why do you care?
I mean, like, no one else is gonna believe it. It's like somebody tried to use Gothic lettering on the right just for fun.
What have I always told you? Perception is reality. If you believe it, it'll happen. 30 years ago, when I met your mom, and she was like, "Don't come near me, let alone talk to me," I was like, "You must not know who I am." And I made up the most elaborate story this world has ever heard, and look at us now.
Yeah.
Honey, I got a call from the school today. Our little darling Deidre is getting bullied. It's gonna be bad for business.
It's true. That's true.
I mean, our garden center, Grandpa Gary's garden center that's been in my family for generations. I mean, if word gets out about this bullying thing, people are gonna, we don't want that.
Yeah. No, that is really sad. And did you talk to our daughter? What did she say?
I didn't talk to her. I called her teacher.
You just called her teacher.
And then I called, the accountant at the garden center.
Is our daughter not as important as the garden center?
I haven't seen her today. I don't know.
Annie, you should talk to her. That's what this is all about. That's what parenting is about. The garden center can wait, but it's about the kid and for emotional growth.
Right. She needs to stop getting bullied so that when people hear our name, they won't just think of our daughter. We want them to hear the family name and think of Gary's Great Garden Center.
I don't think that's how bullying works. I mean, we need to, teach our daughter to stand up for herself. The garden center can wait. I know you're focused on that, but that can wait. It's about our daughter.
Sounds like you can handle her.
I do not like this attitude. This is a collective job.
Hey, honey, thanks for coming. It's about your brother. I don't know how to say this, but he's been arrested for triple homicide, and I don't have the money to bail him out, and I can't afford a lawyer, and I think he's gonna go away for good.
How could he do this to me?
Yeah! Give it up one more time for Zombie Trash Panda! Yeah, guys. Oh man, learned a lot during that set. I'm not sure I wanted to learn all of it, but I learned it. Let's just keep this train right on rolling, please. Keep your applause going for group number 2, Nana's Caramel Chicken!
Can we get a word that starts with the letter S?
Spaghetti.
Salamander.
Spaghetti or salamander. Keep going.
Spaghetti makes me think of where I grew up. We used to have things called pasta dinners in my elementary school, and for each like celebration each year, we'd hire a company called Total Entertainment, and they were in charge of DJing and playing music and like keeping everybody dancing and stuff. So one year I was like 8 or 9. I was dancing a lot, and there were a couple girls in my grade that I liked, and I went out on the dance floor and just danced a lot. They had a stage. I stood on the stage. I started dancing on the stage. And then I was like really tired afterwards, and I sat down, and then 2 girls came up to me and they're like, "We just want to say you're a really good dancer." And it was a lot of fun. I was sad to grow up and not be able to do that anymore. Funny funny fact, Total Entertainment ended up DJing my bar mitzvah, so that was kind of funny too. I don't know if they're around anymore, but that's it.
Woo! Hey.
Hey.
Oh my god. You're such a good dancer.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. You just. It's pasta night and you're just out here grooving.
Pasta makes me feel the
How
moves.
did you get so good? Okay. Who taught you?
I think I just, was born to dance.
I see it. I see it. I was born to eat spaghetti, but I ate my bowl, and now I'm just here to dance. But
You can do both at once.
oh my god. Okay, wait. I'll try. How'd you do it again? Oh my. Okay. I guess it's about a wiggle.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm more like a chicken person, like a chicken kid, like, you do that too?
I can do anything.
Damn, guess the popular kids really do have it all.
You know it. Well, I'm all grown up now. This is really hard. Dad, why'd you do this to me?
You had to face it at some point. I'm sorry.
Yesterday, I was a wee little lad, scampering across fields, smelling flowers, playing on jungle gyms, and now I'm all grown up. I'm 22. I'm an old lady.
You're not an old lady.
I'm an old lady. I'm expected to get on your health insurance still.
Well, yeah, and go to your child dentist for a few more years, I think,
Yeah.
until you're on your feet.
But before, when I was a kid, I didn't know about those things. But now, at 22, I know them. I know what health insurance is. Do you know how hard that is, Dad?
Hard to know it. Hard to know what health insurance is.
Yes.
I think you need to know that to be an adult.
That's exactly my point, Dad. When I go to the doctor, they ask me questions, not you. You're not even there.
I wanted to let you go on your own, considering you have a car and the faculties of an adult. You should be able to answer these questions on your own, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they ask really hard questions, like, who's your health insurance provider? Why are you in here today? I don't know. You told me to go. You said I had an appointment, and so I showed up.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you contract the kind of disease that you contracted.
I don't even want to know.
Alright, look, we're getting our ass kicked out there. Alright? When I started this adult hopscotch league, I was expecting better from my players than this. Alright?
Okay, so it's hop.
Got it. You have to throw the stone, you look at the number, and then it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. How many times we gotta go over this? This is like level 1 stuff.
A stone. I have to throw a stone, not like a pebble, not a.
Do you not want to be here?
I want to be a hopscotch champion.
Well, you're not showing is all I'm saying, okay? You gotta throw the stone, right? That's like, of course you have to throw the stone. That's how you know how many scotches you have to hop.
Scotches, there's squares on the ground.
Yes, it's more than just squares on the ground, though. There's numbers in the squares. There's a stone.
But like, sometimes the numbers just like speak to me, and I just like to do the 1, 2, 3.
So you're trying to showboat. That's what it is. I mean, trying to get creative out there.
I'm supposed.
I call the plays. You run the hopscotch. Okay?
But how else am I gonna be a hopscotch champion if I can't channel my own creativity?
It's all about you, isn't it? You never think about my dreams. You never think, maybe I want to be the best coach in hopscotch. It's all about the accolades, the trophies for you, huh?
It is. I want to be an Olympian. I want to be a hopscotch Olympian.
All right, we're here at the 2024 Hopscotch Olympics. We have Derek, the Hopscotch King, as he calls himself, coming down. He has red hair, and he's right there. He's ready. Oh, what will he do? His coach is nowhere to be seen. I don't see him talking and giving him a good pep talk while he's performing in front of the entire world.
1, 2, 3.
It's amazing. He did it without a coach. I've never seen this in the history of the Olympics. Oh, here's your gold medal. Don't. Here you go. And
so competitions in school makes me think of the Science Olympiad, which I was in when I was in middle school, and we always were second place. This team from the suburbs would always beat us. And so one year, we were even further behind than usual. And I was like, no, we can't get fourth place. We need to be second place as usual. That's our role. Apparently we can't beat, the North Reading team. So, what I decided to do about this, in quotes, was, a little witchcraft. So I went into the bathroom and I decided that there needed to be some bloodletting. So trigger warning. And I used the zipper of my jeans to scratch a little line on my arm. And lo and behold, we did end up getting second place. So that's my little, thank you. That's my little story about doing magic at the Science Olympiad.
Come on, Janice.
yeah.
We're here for the Science Olympiad. You're from the urban school.
Well, we're
What do you
not.
think of your chances this year?
Well, I mean, we do have an underfunded public school team, and you have, just like a ton of
overfunded
money.
public
Overfunded.
My daddy funded this entire event. What did your daddy do to get you here?
He worked very hard every day.
Yeah, as like, what, a janitor?
Yeah. He worked? That's hilarious.
Working people suck.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate work, and I'll never have to work my whole life.
Right.
It's great.
We're going to be professional Science Olympiads. North Reading all the way.
Yeah.
Go Huskies!
Well, I'm going to get my revenge on the two of you because you see where you're standing right now? That's a pentagram.
I don't know what that is. I've never read a book in my life.
Hey. I heard you're worried about Mrs. Patch's math exam.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about it.
Well, I have this looking for you.
Yeah?
Need a little bit of blood.
Okay.
Need a little bit of blood?
Yeah, I brought it, man.
Okay,
I heard all about you and what you do.
It's your blood? I want to make sure it's your blood. It has to be your blood.
My blood?
It has to be your... Whose blood are you getting? That's weird, dude. Well,
all right,
it's
fine,
okay.
fine.
I have scissors. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Where do I go?
Just right here in the cauldron.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Okay, revenge. Yes.
Yes. Revenge. Yeah, you want that A. You want to tell Mrs. Patch.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to tell her.
Yeah.
That you're.
She's too attractive to be a math teacher.
Yeah. You really and acing this test is just gonna be how you tell me that, huh?
Yeah.
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 Go do something else.
I'm gonna wear a nice shirt. And I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, hey, I aced your test. And, you know, I think about you sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's good because the thing is, this potion,
yeah.
I'm going to ask you to jump into the cauldron. It's nice and cold now.
Okay.
Now, it's kind of like a wet t-shirt, you know?
A wet t-shirt?
A wet t-shirt is going to do wonders for what you want to do. There you go. Oh, that works.
Do I leave it in? Do I leave it in?
Yeah, you know, let it marinate. Really, really let it marinate.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm losing blood though. Do you have like
Oh, you're still bleeding.
Yeah. It's fine, it's fine. We're far along.
You
We're
know,
far along. Let's just keep going.
Okay. All right. I'll hurry this up.
Okay.
Here, why don't we tie that up?
Okay,
please, 'cause
all right.
You're bleeding a lot. And
Thanks.
I didn't have you sign the waiver.
You know, I know you do revenge.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want revenge, but you're very thoughtful.
Oh, you're starting to look a little lightheaded.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's keep going. Let's
Oh,
keep going.
you know what? You hungry?
I'm a little hungry.
Here, let me. I have cookies. Here. Have this cookie.
Man, I thought you had like a booked schedule. Thanks for taking the time for me.
Well, you know, I can't have anyone die on the clock, so.
Oh man, so
okay.
I'm gonna get the A.
You're gonna get the A.
You're gonna get the A.
You're gonna live.
I'm gonna live.
You're gonna live a long life.
So this race, I'm just going. I just don't want to win.
Okay, tell me more. What happens when we win? Or if we win?
If we win, we get accolades, we get attention. Attention's no good. Being in second's where it's at.
Man, I hadn't thought about it that way. It's all that pressure once you're a winner.
Yeah, I mean, when I just can't even imagine what it's like to be a winner. I just see that finish line, and I just pretend I just fall over. I just let the world get to me, and when I see that person just cross the finish line, I'm like, whew, second place.
Oh, maybe we should go backwards a little bit.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Running backwards? Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that way, you're not actually going towards something. You're just like enjoying the experience.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the experience. That's why I do this. I don't run to win. I run to enjoy.
Yeah.
To be in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much pressure nowadays to be goal-oriented.
Yeah. I think it's for us. It's all about being detail-oriented.
Yeah.
Taking in the surroundings. Just enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, I mean, I did put about 6 months into training for this marathon and get up at 5 a.m. every day. And for what?
To enjoy the scenery.
At 5 a.m. scenery.
All right, you're this close to being valedictorian. All you have to do is write your name on this piece of paper. That's the final quiz. You would be the valedictorian. Why are you jogging, by the way?
I'm just.
I know you're excited.
It gets
just
me,
write your name on the
thinking.
paper. Valedictorian, it's right there.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I can't be the best.
You are the best.
I'm not.
You have the
best.
ability.
No. I'm detail oriented. I can't be goal oriented.
We're going to the moon. You could be the first man to walk on the moon. First? Yeah. Buzz Light Stuff is going second. Yep.
Is there any way I can just not?
Why are you running?
I like.
This would be a great time to have a story. But I don't. So I'm trying to think. Oh, I can tell you about one time when I got caught cheating on a test. Yeah, I'm a cheater on tests. And I was in the 8th grade, and I also, I was doing really bad in that class. They told us at the beginning of the year when we were doing so bad, they were like, you could just fail the class and take this in high school. So I did that, like I just failed it. Have you guys ever done that? And so, anyway, I was taking the test, and it was taking me a really long time, and my friend Cody, who was way cooler than me, he was also back in the back of the class trying to finish it, and the other class had already started, like, you know, when it goes over. So we're literally trying to finish up. I don't know anything, and then he whispers to me and insists that I should give him my test. And I'm not only a cheater, I'm a coward, so I gave him my test. And so I was just sitting there like twiddling my thumbs, not looking like I was doing anything, and then he was trying to copy my very wrong answers. And then the teacher is like, wow, you guys are taking a really long time, and comes over and checks, and then she sees I don't have a piece of paper in front of me, and I'm like, oh, she asked me why, and I said, oh, I already turned it in, I'm just waiting here. And so she tells me to go get it, and I go over to the bin, and I'm like, I've never sweat more in my life. She's over my Cody, and I'm going to a bin that doesn't have my paper, and I'm just, you know, acting like like I'm moving through the basket. And then I'm like glancing over, and then I see her face gets so angry, and she looks at me because she's found my paper under Cody's paper. So I failed the test, and I failed that class, and it's okay.
Nurse.
Hey.
So, got a little feedback.
Yeah.
About this gallbladder operation.
Oh, yeah.
It's still in there.
Yeah.
And some other things also appear to be still in there as well.
Well, I went into the other operating room and I copied what was over there. And then I came here and I did the same. I'm a cheater and a coward.
Okay, well, that's honest. We do have a problem with what's
The
going
instruments,
on in the other room.
I know, the instruments, I know, they fell, and I was shaking, and I dropped the
And
scalpel.
then put them, and they're all in there now. They're all in there.
Yeah.
And that's in the other room. That's what's happening in the other room too, is what you're telling me.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of.
Well, maybe not the dropping instruments. See, the scalpel went in, so I went to try to find the scalpel.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the scalpel, so I got the pliers. I used the pliers to try to get
Pliers.
the scalpel, and then I couldn't find the scalpel, and then I dropped the pliers. So I didn't know what to
now
do.
we don't have any pliers either. Okay. Well.
Well, he's sewn up, and is his pulse? Is the pulse
Oh,
still?
I don't think we should ask about that right now.
I'm not asking about the pulse.
No. We can't fix the machine. We don't have the pliers anymore, so.
I can go check the other room again.
Yeah, I think that is our first priority right now. Checking the other room.
All right.
So you're here about the lawsuit?
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah. Well, about them, how they cut your tongue out on accident when they're supposed to sew up one of your thighs.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. I just really want my tongue. I just lost it.
Yeah, you're taking this really well for someone who was mutilated during surgery, but we're gonna get them. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna take them for everything they have. So just walk me through, I guess, the events. Like, what brought you to the doctor in the first place? What were you thinking?
I was just thinking that, like, they're gonna fix my leg. I was gonna go, like, I was just walking, and I was like, I want to be a faster walker. And they were gonna just give me, like, a bionic leg. And then they took my tongue out. Life happens.
Wow. I think that, you know, I'm a lawyer, I'm very experienced.
You're the best.
Yes. I've never cheated in my life, and I also would have to say, I think this classifies as, I think they put it very, in the legal world, they did a bad job. Yeah. So we're gonna go after them pretty hard. We're gonna get that bionic leg for you done right.
Well, I got a tongue about I want the bionic leg. My tongue is also like shit happens.
I think that I don't, you know what, I don't want to be the person to tell you about that. So I'm going to say that I think with the ladies, maybe this will take you even farther. And not in that way, guys. In just a way where it's like it's a fun character trait. Yeah.
Personality trait.
You're so special, right? You're so special. You're gonna have money. You're gonna have yeah. You're gonna have a bionic leg.
So, can you say my name again?
I'm not telling another story. I'm not. I'm here. I'm just standing here, and I'm talking to myself because I really like to talk to myself. Oh, look at the trees. Oh my God, people.
Hey, we heard you were lost in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to interview you about that experience.
Oh.
I would like to interview you too about that experience.
Oh my God, MSNBC and internet radio show. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that must be rebranded, but yes.
Yeah. Is it a podcast?
Yeah. We we talk to people who get lost in life, and like metaphorically and literally, and it sounds like you're both.
Well, we're just trying to like scrape up some ratings because cable news is really.
It's really tanking, I would say. Well, ask me questions.
So, what was it like being lost in the forest?
Well, at first I was like, where am I? And then, as the days grew long and the nights grew cold, and I grew very thirsty and very hungry, I realized I should be really worried.
Were you?
Oh, yes. Yes. Until, I kind of got used to it. I built that fort over there out of trees and debris, and I was pretty good at that. I was surprised. And then I found some food and berries. I killed a bear.
Now, ma'am, that is really impressive. We have not survived that very long, and we were wondering if you knew the way out of here.
Oh, actually it's right over there. Yeah, I was lost, and I was talking to myself, feeling sorry for myself. But it really is right over there. You guys have been lost too?
I mean, I think we're all lost, aren't we?
And we found each other. Isn't that nice?
Our top story tonight, local man has brain freeze. We're going to go now to our field correspondent. Tom, do you have the story?
Brain freeze it is, Chuck.
Thanks, Tom. What can you tell us? What had he been eating when he got the brain freeze?
Lots of ice cream.
Fascinating stuff, Tom. You know, I went to journalism school.
Yeah, I knew that about you.
So, like, I don't know, is there anything else interesting about this guy? Like, I don't know. Ask him a question, I guess, Tom.
Who, the guy
The
with
guy,
brain
he's there, right?
You passed out.
Jeez, okay.
I
Wait.
hit him in the face with my camera.
Holy shit, this is...
I just want to say, I love what you do. The way that you cover that story about the brain freeze. Oh my gosh. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, this is why you go to journalism school.
Okay, yeah.
You...
So, are you a student? You're taking classes, right? For journalism? You want to be a journalist too?
Yes, exactly. And I saw you on the news, and I said, that's the goal. That's why I want my tuition money to get me.
That's the goal? The brain freeze story?
It's not what it is, or like what you said, it's how you said it, you know?
I won a Pulitzer. Did you know that? I covered famine in the Congo. But the brain freeze story, that's the...
You know, you may be successful, and I may be your mother, but I'll never be proud of you.
I don't think this will affect me in any way in the future.
One more time, come on up for Zombie Trash Panda. One big bow. Yeah. Awesome. If this looked like fun, it's because it totally was. Right. If it looks like something you'd like to do, we offer classes all the time on a rotating schedule. You can find that information at unioncomedy.com. We also have shows Friday, Saturdays, and Sunday nights. Please come back and see us again. Thank you so much for coming out, supporting your friends, supporting live comedy, and supporting each other. Have a great night, everybody. Bye!
We were saying backstage, like, first time we've got 2 hosts.
But I think some of us are planning on going to Aeronaut. We could just get a big group together. If anyone else wants to go as well.
We seem to bring our A game when it counts.
That's how it works. Then you get up there and you're like, all right, and then it just works.
It helps a lot.
It was so fun. Great. Great job.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for starting.
Yeah, we're good right now, I think.
I want to talk about this.
Oh my god, hamstring my
Zombie Trash Panda.
A lot of people have pretty much seen it.
Yeah, it's my level 2 graduate.
That one was like I had like a few stories in mind. That was
there was no parking.
Yeah, it was like.
Dylan said part
I park in the street just in case, just to free up a spot.
I like parking right in front of and the lot.
None of us
Many people are parking a lot.
I know.
But I haven't walked by
So
one.
it's so funny because he hates doing accents. But a few weeks ago,
Right.
I did a video with him over the scene where I gave him a drug that made him well.
Right here.
Use that accent as the only way to
I don't think
so bad. I was laughing so hard because I knew
Hello. You look familiar, but I think maybe because you. That's all right. All right. It's not like there's more ways than one. My mom, I don't know if I like it called out.
I think I'm
I don't feel like.
Yeah. Like, this is